What is good, friends, and welcome back. This is the second part of our battle against MDAF. We're still in Alexandria, and MDAF is attempting to invade our territory. If you missed the first part, I will put it in the video description. May have to watch this first video. And the second part, as you can see, they are gathering and they will attempt to siege Mr. D. They have a few strong troops. I count 3 army groups and a few fighters. Neo decided to ambush by jumping and blocking their retreat. Sadly, Mr. D will blow up, but MDF may lose a few units in the process. And I'm not too far away, but I will move in to support Neo in this operation. So now Neo have almost full troops. He deploy his planes, fighter and bomber, and it will attempt to eliminate most of the invaders. Now we have his troops outside, maximizing the firepower output. I come in for support. I will try to establish air dominance. Espo is in the area. For those who don't know Espo, he is the strongest player from this conquest, but he seems to be inactive or away from the keyboard. So we will dominate this guy until he wakes up, if he does. Now, some MDF is ganging around Neo, but for some reason, somebody activate his base, sadly for MDF. So they better run away because Neo have some pretty good troops. There you go. You see the red laser beam of death. Watch out, MDF. This base hits hard. You may hear some voices in the background. It's me and Neo communicating in voice chat. And if you don't understand what we're saying, it's totally normal. We speak French as it's our best way to communicate. So Grim Reaper will try to block my truck from deploying. That is unsuccessful. And watch his rocket truck die. Ooh, that was a reckless move. Be careful. Rocket truck, maybe not the best weapon for this situation. We are watching some commanders feeding that army group below us. As they feed, we will try to eliminate those reserves. Easy kills as now they deploy their fighters. We will clean up the area. We can achieve air dominance. We have a few strong commanders with powerful jets and we are cleaning them. As I'm busy with my fighters, I forgot my main battle tank outside my base. Grim Reaper is nailing it, but I will retaliate with my light tank, almost destroying that piece of equipment. And I survived both howitzers, so not too bad. The light tank is the perfect unit to snipe some enemy equipment just outside the garrison range. And now time for a tactic. I know a lot of you guys forget about those tactics. They're quite useful when an army group is out of range. It's not worth it to waste some reserves. Why don't you use a tactic? They're really efficient and they're powerful. Now we're gonna destroy this anti-aircraft map building. It's kind of annoying. It prevents us from operating in the sky. So we will blow that thing up quickly and I have time to avoid the enemy army group. I will go around Neo's base and recall back to safety. In that sequence, we will knock down this last turret. With my rocket truck, Ozzy is brave. but he will pay the price because the rocket truck always fires faster than the howitzer. Another beautiful target for the light tank. He's out of range, he won't garrison in time, and totally eliminated. Alright, now it's time to eliminate this army group. On the west side, I will use both my armor while making sure Grim Reaper doesn't hit me in the back. And look how fast we are destroying those troops.
Ouais, mais le problème c'est que j'ai que des artiches, je sais pas aller chercher. Et si je balance un bombardier, il va le suivre.
While I'm busy field fighting, Grim Reaper is trying to draw my attention by hitting my base. He's not going to be able to knock it down, but he is dealing some damage, so I better recall just to make sure. I'm about to give that rocket launcher the touch of death right there. I'm about to steam this howitzer, and if you look carefully, I always deploy my fighter first to provide my bomber some cover. If you don't do that, you just open the door for your bomber to get completely destroyed. Now we pull back, and because of this lack of communication, there's no more fighters, and look how fast those bombers are getting shut down. Always send a fighter first. You see, we have fighter escort, and now we're gonna completely annihilate this rocket truck. There you go. For this howitzer, I will use the light tank since one of my fighter needs to be trained, and I avoid any retaliation. Run back to safety. Do you want to see the decapitation tactic in action? So I will cast this tactic at this poor guy, stealing his soul slowly. I even have time to throw an emoji. Oh, there you go. While Espo is offline, we will seize the moment to shoot down his fighters. We will start by his damage-dealing fighter. It shouldn't be too hard. However, there is a bunch of light tanks as well as a map building that are shooting at our fighters. So we are losing quite a lot of units, but you know, that's the price to pay. Better knock him down while he's offline. It is much easier. We're all targeting his fighter. He is... Yeah, I think we shot him down. There's another fighter, however, and now we're ganging on him. But this second fighter is his damage resist fighter, his sponge fighter. And look how strong he is.
Lève pas son jet, putain! Non.
Putain, il faut quoi? Okay.
Bon, il en reste un, il va mourir tout de suite. Mais non, c'est encore Respo. Il est pas pétable. Ok, je recule, d'accord.
At this point, we have no choice to disengage, retrain, and regather to knock him down because this is costing us too much. While we're retraining, I see another beautiful target, Space Pig, rolling down, feeding the army group, and poor Space Pig. He lost his howitzer for sure, and look at his other howitzer getting knocked down with a tactic. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive. We are ready for the second round. Neo will initiate the contact and I will follow. Hopefully we can shoot down Espo's last plane. He's almost dead, but somebody threw a defensive tactic, damaging our fighters. Even a 6 against 1 is difficult. That's how strong his fighter is. Crazy commander, this Espo guy. A lot of buffs behind those units. And he's about to die. 2.6 million left. And finally, we shot him down. We can now retreat.
J'ai
Ah,
perdu
je
un
rentre.
jet. T'as sûrement perdu.
Un peu de trois.
Oh, looks like we're gonna have a field fight. We have a small army group versus a potential two army groups and maybe some lone commanders. If you look at my units on top of the screen, there's a reason why I'm positioned here, is to prevent Grim Reaper and Ozzy from attacking their rally with their howitzer. So I'm pulling security for them. There you go. So it looks like we're outnumbered on this sequence. We just need to regroup. And in that type of scenario, we'll use my rocket truck. So it's just the perfect unit for this scenario. I don't have to drive too far, and I can deal some pretty significant firepower at anyone that will attempt to come near us. So MDF is also being careful not advancing near our bases as they may regret it. So my bomber is getting attacked. I will recall it before it's too late. There you go. And now we will initiate the second phase of this battle. So now the group separated from the main group, and this is where we can strike them. Grim Reaper will attack my base, but this time I will stay put. I will keep supporting my team, as I know he cannot knock down my base. He doesn't have the firepower. He will need more than this to burn my base. I'd rather stay with my friends and support them. I will just come close my base. My base is active, so be careful. He disappeared. And now is a good moment to use the rocket truck. It's in range, so I will try to shoot down the stragglers and the rest of those units retreating.
Mais c'est ça, on vous a pas laissé le choix.
Pushka à la rescousse.
M'étonne.
Now I got reckless with the rocket truck. I thought I could defeat a Space Pig main battle tank, but he got a solid unit and my rocket truck got deleted real quick. But the fight is not over. I am seeking retaliation. I want to eliminate Space Pig. He's gonna pay the price for killing my rocket truck. Don't go too far. I got you. I will leave my main battle tank hit the enemy while I control my light tank, making sure I'm not getting shot by the howitzer. That could be dangerous. So I will check those howitzer equipment, making sure we're not getting hit from behind. So I'll go around that base and finish the job. Cleaning those reserves. They're almost all dead anyways. Having a good situation awareness will help you survive on the battlefield. You never know if somebody will try to sneak behind you and attack you from a distance. Keep an eye. Just don't stay focused on one area. The enemy can be creative at some time. And this is another example. I will use my main battle tank to knock down this turret. And I will use my light tank, make sure that I'm guarding my main battle tank. So I will initiate the attack right there, and I will simply use my light tank, firing at those howitzers. Grim Reaper trying to reach me. I'm too far. And there you go. Since I'm close by to those equipment, I have total control of the battlefield. If they dare to attack my units, they will pay a hefty price. So we'll keep firing at that turret.
En plein dans leur territoire. Oh, l'autre il a un taquin nerveux.
Lequel?
Vas-y. Il s'en va pour ta tête. Ouh! Ouh! Regarde. Je vais dans le tête dans le-
Remember what I said about the bomber. Every time you deploy your bomber, make sure you have fighter escort. Alright? Yeah, but Mag, I never see enemy fighters. If you do a good job, they will never try to attack your bomber when it's surrounded by fighters. Makes sense. It's when you neglect your bomber, then you become under attack and you lose some units because you got negligent. So you see this guy, King Tater, he tried to attack my bomber and those two fighters disappeared instantly. Oh, another contender enters the battlefield. Space Pig. Ooh. Yeah, he could not hurt my bomber. Look at the upper portion of the screen. You see Grim Reaper is setting stage to attack the rally with his howitzer, and I will deny the transaction. I do not want him to fire at this group. There you go. So I'm providing security once again. Teamwork, right? That's the best I can do for this situation, and this Commander 01 will pay the price of attempting to support his friend. Ooh, this is the cleanup. Here's the final attempt of Grim Reaper to knock down my base. He will reduce the HP just enough to put me in the red, but ultimately he failed. Still, thumbs up for Grim Reaper, is a great commander. Friends, what did you think of this sequence with the voiceover? Did that help you hone your skill and improve your gameplay? If so, let me know. Until then, I will wish you a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.